Hello, welcome back to How About That Crypto. You're watching your almost daily crypto news and updates with your host, Bitcoin Stylist. Today's news and updates is about more big names getting into crypto. Ticketmaster is taking crypto seriously. Tiffany's has gone crypto, you know, those little blue boxes. And Solana opens a store in real life in New York City. What does all this mean? Not to worry, I'll explain it all. But first, please like, subscribe, follow, and share this video. And don't forget, this is not financial advice. You can use the links below to do your own research. All right, so as the world questions and doubts crypto and Web3, those of us with diamond hands and those of us who see the future is undeniably run on crypto and Web3, but of course we need to solve the regulatory hurdle first. That said, big name retail and service businesses, banks and credit card companies are still partnering and or leveraging crypto and Web3. And crypto projects worth knowing about are still building. So those of us in the space, we know this. And we're here. Hopefully you're new to this space or you're wondering about the space. Well, today is for you. Today, it's all about this continued growth despite the bear market and despite the big collapse. Nothing in this world is stopping. Nothing in the crypto world is stopping. So let's dive right in. I'm going to share my screen. If you're using if you're listening on podcasts, you can just follow along and listen up, and I will kind of keep you updated as we go. So let's dive right in. This is author Arjit Sarkar reporting for Cointelegraph. Ticketmaster scouts production of enterprise NFTs beyond ticketing. Ticketmaster's job posting for a product manager of NFT ticketing tooling reveals the company's intent to roll out NFT-based enterprise products across all content categories, including sports and music. It continues to go on to say, over the past 2 years, so we'll pull that up. Over the past 2 years, musicians and the sports industry helped thrust the NFT ecosystem into the limelight as the technology served its purpose as a powerful fan engagement tool. Conversely, most of the general public boarded the hype train, seeking profits via reselling collectibles in the secondary market. And I'm sure many of us know how that turned out. Not so good, unless you were in early and got out. But if you were in there and towards the end, this is no good. So I'm just going to jump right down here a little bit more. And where is it? Okay, here we go. A study conducted by Big Four accounting firm Deloitte in May of 2022 highlighted the untapped potential of the crypto ecosystem to open up newer markets for the sports industry. And here's a quote saying, "We could see fractional ownership of season tickets and suites and a reinvention of the ticket resale process." I think that sounds pretty cool. So basically, they're going to be able to track, control, and fractionalize access to sports and concerts. I think that's super cool. So let's see, coming down. Following suit, Ticketmaster recent job posting for a product manager of NFT ticketing tooling uncovers the company's intent to roll out NFT-based enterprise products across all content categories, including sports and music. The role also demands developing new products and features catering to the future needs of its NFT business. So all the research and development and product development that they're going to do, well, people are going to see what they're doing and get ideas for other business ideas. People are going to leave the position at Ticketmaster after they get it up and running and probably start their own business. So there is a lot happening in this space. What do you think? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Do you think this is a big deal? I do. Do you? Please let me know. And I am moving on. So this is author Michael P. Regan reports for Bloomberg. Crypto punks lurk into Tiffany's little blue box. So if you don't know what Tiffany's is and you don't know what the little blue box is, then I suggest you do a Google search. If you ever want to give your loved one a beautiful, memorable gift, the Tiffany's blue box speaks volumes. So let's move on and check out what this story is all about. So I kind of sifted through and I pulled out some pieces from this magazine, this article. If you're watching, then you'll see what they're selling. So here we go. The jewelry that's a jewelry based on CryptoPunk. So the jewelry can only be bought by CryptoPunk's owners, and the buzz appears to have lifted the floor price of those NFTs by almost 10%. So basically, so CryptoPunks were purchased by Yuga Labs, who created the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And as soon as they purchased CryptoPunks, they gave all the owners rights, the IP rights. Therefore, Tiffany's cannot reproduce a CryptoPunk without the permission of the NFT holder who has those IP rights. So this keeps going on. It says it's intriguing that Tiffany is not just accepting payment in crypto, but they're actually pricing the necklaces in ETH. So they're currently selling at 30 ETH each, which is roughly $49,000 at the moment. Or theoretically, they'd be 144,000 if ETH was at its peak. That's interesting. So will they maintain their US dollar valuation or their ETH valuation? If ETH goes up, is someone going to be able to turn around and sell it for the exact same price in ETH as they did and pocket the difference? I guess we're going to find out. It goes on to say, Tiffany says the pendants will be gold and each will have at least 30 stones, which may include gemstones or diamonds. That should give it plenty of wiggle room with materials to ensure the pieces are profitable at 30 ETH, regardless of market fluctuations. They said gemstones or diamonds, so you could be rhinestones. Still, if I were Tiffany's risk officer, I'd stock up on rhinestones just in case this crypto winter takes a turn for the worse. What do you think about this? Do you think this is cool? Do you think someone like Tiffany's is making CryptoPunk necklaces for CryptoPunk holders? I think that's pretty cool. If I had a CryptoPunk, I probably would not sell it, buy 30 ETH necklace of $47,000. But if you have a CryptoPunk, you might have the money because they're worth money. What do you think about this? Do you think this is cool, or do you think this is just a cash grab by Tiffany's? They are integrating payments by way of crypto, so that's a positive thing as well. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, and I'm moving on to our last story. I think this was really interesting. It's probably not as exciting as Ticketmaster and Tiffany's getting into it, or yesterday's story. If you missed it, go back and check it out. Mercedes-Benz is into crypto, and what else is in crypto? Harvard. So go back and check out yesterday's stories if you want to hear more about that, but let's check this out. So author Emmanuel John Milton reports for Bloomberg, Solana brings crypto to real world while virtual setbacks abound. Digital wallet hack is of little concern at New York in real life store. Over 1,000 tutorials have been conducted with crypto curious. So as many of you may know or may not know, Solana has experienced a ton of hacks, but these are not hacks on Solana. These are hacks on wallets that are storing people's keys. So is that a concern? I'm not really sure that's a concern for Solana. Solana has its own problems with outages. It's still in beta mode, so it's still growing. We are still looking at a proof of concept that they're trying to build out and move beyond beta once they solve these problems. They have not solved these problems, but now they're opening up a store. A lot of critics do not like this, but yes, Solana has opened a store. Think about the Apple Store, but for learning to use Solana, crypto, and Web3. Plus, they will sell their phones out of these stores. Yes, their phones. They are coming out with a phone. I've talked about this in the past, but Solana is creating a phone, a cell phone, a smartphone that's crypto enabled in the hardware. So you can store your keys in the hardware of your phone, but that'll also be completely integrated with any websites that you interact with for payments in crypto or for attaching your NFTs to it. I think this is pretty cool. Hopefully the security is top notch and we don't have to worry about our phones getting hacked. So anyway, this author explains how Solana Spaces CEO Vibhu Norby says that they plan on opening these all over the world, but they also said that they opted for a 2-year lease. It's neither long nor just a pop-up. basically just in time for the Bitcoin halving. Not sure that that was their whole idea, but a 2-year lease, I guess they're seeing what can we do in 2 years. Let's not commit to something small, but let's be around long enough to onboard people. This is a whole other conversation, but bull markets are historically expected post halving. So Bitcoin goes through these halving cycles every so many years. The next one is expected around April of 2024, and after that halving, usually there's a major price rally. But I digress on that. So let's move on to our last story, which is the Solana space. So I'm going to read you a few paragraphs. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. The store boasts an NFT gallery holding degen apes, merchandise, and interestingly enough, a projection of a data visualization that track activity in the Solana NFT marketplace. Norby said that while the Solana Foundation provided a large part of the funding for the Solana spaces, it doesn't own the company. Oh, so it's a separate company from the Solana Foundation. He noted that the hack was unrelated to the giveaways of the store, like I said. So there's a hack. It has nothing to do with these Solana spaces. Solana Spaces is what they're saying is it's a separate entity. My understanding is a lot of these wallets are older wallets, Norby said. About 90% of the store's visitors are brand new to Solana, and the USDC and NFTs we gave them are the only thing they have in their wallet. So if you were there, you would have gotten some USDC and some NFTs. That's pretty cool. Solana has positioned itself as an alternative to Ethereum blockchain, which has been criticized for high fees and slower transaction speeds. However, this has come at the cost of multiple network outages in the past year. So while Solana is trying to beat Ethereum and onboard a bunch of people to use their network to build applications on, they keep running into network outages. They have not figured it out yet. Meanwhile, people continue to build on Ethereum. So is Ethereum just too big at this point to fail, or are these L1 competitors like Solana going to take over? Who knows? I don't know, but I think it's a good idea for me to have some of that into my portfolio. So I'm DCAing into Solana. I'm DCAing into Polygon. I love Polygon right now. I'm DCAing into Ethereum, Bitcoin. And I have a whole list of the coins I like if you look at the description below. Let me know what you think about all of this news. Ticketmaster, Tiffany's, and Solana in real life stores, and a Solana phone coming. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Do you think this is good news? I've been super happy to the last few days with all this great news from big names getting into crypto, and it does not have anything to do with price. So imagine all this utility coming into the space in the next bull run. If I'm buying right now, I should be making some money. What do you think about that? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And I am going to have a good day and a good weekend. So I hope you do too. Hodl on.